Okay, this was requested hours ago and getting close to sunset. Yeah. So anyways, I'm a little pissed off at TikTok because they erased all my content for the last I don't know how many godforsaken years. Anyways, so hopefully this will like not only take but stay. Oh my god. No, it was a terrorist attack by the exes in the family. They didn't like my her story that I gave earlier today. So yeah, this is existential thinking, philosophy, remembrances, whatever you want to like name it. Um, so there's God. Most people don't remember God, but God is God, and God started it all. Whether we like it or not, He started it all. And God is good. God is gracious, which means to me powerful, full of light and truth, and yeah, a bunch of like positive stuff. He's also magnanimous, which means very generous. And he didn't always like our ideas, but you know what? He let us try things out. Like Lucifer, being a damn asshole eternally forevermore, yeah. So anyways, that being said, I don't remember everything. I'm just getting it back, walking away from those Satanists and Nazis. But anyways, that being said, to me, um, Judaism is the center of it all. When you talk about faiths. Now, Judaism as we know it now, probably not necessarily. But I believe that out of God and Judaism came all the major religions of the world, which means major faiths. And major faiths make major practices, and then we call them religions. Yep. Now, in this existential philosophy thinking, we're going to go into metaphysical, existential, life living realities. So, that being said, a lot of people, they either reinvent themselves or they have many existences, yada, yada, yada. So, I'm like technically, 52 years plus because I believe in, life at conception. So, I was conceived over 52 years ago. I was born 51 years ago. And that being said, this is my first life. Because this is the first time I was conceived and a spark of life came and boop, here I am. And that's it for me. One time is fucking hard enough. I'm not doing this again. Have I had other existences? Yes, I have come down basically every 100 years to help society out because God asked me, and I love God above all else, and so I have for 8,000 years. Now, before 8,000 years, before the universe, nature, creation, the globe, blah, 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 blah was made, I'm not going to get into that right now, totally, but a little bit. I think the evil that we're dealing with now is end times. They're just trying to convince all these new people that, oh my God, we're living in the end times. Worry, worry, fear, fear. Tremble, tremble at them. Oh my God. So what we're dealing with is like these evil beings like Lucifer, Satan and the devil, who rebelled and defied God, wanted to be higher than God, wanted to be like God, wanted to be God, all this kind of stuff. That is not really godly. I mean, God's God, and you want to be higher than God? You really think you can do that? You want to be like God Himself? You really think you can take over His position, all that? I think we can rise to be almost like God. But I don't think we're going to be God. My children will never be me, and I will never be my children. That's the way I explain that one. Anyways, that being said, yeah, there's all these fallen beings, typically angelic realm, but I believe celestial and eternal realm too. There's other realms too that fell and defied against God. I believe they are eternally set for hell. They're bound to hell. And when we don't keep up with things as a good, humane society, which means when we give up our laws and goodness and justice the way God has made it on the globe through real laws, and you go to trial and blah, 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 and they should receive the death penalty, and then we don't carry it through, yeah, we're just building up more and more evil for the future generations to deal with, and that's not right. Anyways, that being said, I think a lot of what we've been dealing with since the Nazis have been these fallen beings. Because I believe other beings that are not like eternally fallen, some beings will go down to hell and do a purgatory and then come back up. Or go upstairs in heaven and be remade. And there's a lot to it. There's lots of different ways. But the point is, some of this evil that's just like beyond imagination are beings that fell with Lucifer. And though Lucifer's in charge of that realm now, they gave themselves over to deeper darkness and evil than even Lucifer. So that's all I have to say. It's getting a little long. So toodaloo. Have a great evening.